Hello, I want to talk to you about a very simple personal branding strategy that you can implement right away and practically on no budget. My name is Edwin Dearborn. I'm the author of Power Branding Secrets, best-selling book on Amazon and Kindle. And I talk about in my book about what branding really is in today's environment. We all know that social media, YouTube, and blogging and all that digital marketing stuff has dramatically changed how brands are found, perceived, and consumed. And it's no different for personal brands. So one of the questions that I get is, how do I really build a personal brand? And, there's this limited idea that personal branding is a great logo, a website, a tagline, things like that we normally associate with a brand, but really that's just the brand identity. 1/3 of what branding is today that I talk about in the branding triangle section of my book, Power Branding Secrets. And I'm sure you know, as I do know, plenty of people with a great logo, great tagline, a great website that are not financially successful, nor do they have enough clients. So how do you really build a personal brand that's well known and, more importantly, it's driving business for you? People are seeking you out. And the best way, the simplest way to build a personal brand is to associate with experts in the field or niche that you're trying to really build your reputation in. And the way to position yourself as an expert is by interviewing fellow experts. So you may interview them on your YouTube channel. You may interview them for your blog or both. You may have whatever platform that you have. Maybe it's Periscope or, maybe it's Vimeo. But the point is, you want to start interviewing experts. Now, the question becomes, well, what level of experts can I get? And in the beginning, you have to start maybe at a lower pecking order to eventually get to the A-listers, because the A-listers are probably going to want to see that you have an audience, that you have some experience, that you've done this before, and you have a bit of a track record. So by interviewing experts in your field, you may have to start, with maybe people that aren't as well known, but do have some influence as experts within their field. Now, a couple of things will happen when you do this strategy. Number one, a bit of that expertise mojo or karma will start to transfer to you. And number two, if you create a really great piece of content and give it to them, guess what? They share it to their social followers, they share it to their email list, maybe they even put it on their blog, and that audience starts to migrate and become yours. So you may not have a big following, you may not have a lot of social media followers or a big audience, but by interviewing experts who have a larger audience than you, and you do this week in, week out, or monthly, or whatever series that you do in time sequence, you start to migrate that audience over to yours, and their followers becomes your followers, because their followers will go, well, if he was willing to associate with him or her, then I guess it's okay to follow them as well. You see, it's a transfer of trust. It's a referral, in a sense, that we would normally understand in word-of-mouth marketing, but now we're doing it through positioning yourself as the person who's interviewing and gaining insight from their hero or heroine. You know what I mean? You're the guy that's interviewed them. So, this is a very simple personal branding strategy that you can deploy. If you need help with this, please get my book, Personal Power Branding Secrets. And I do talk about personal branding in that. And it'll give you a lot of great data of not only how to build a brand identity, but more importantly, how to put out branded content that will position you as an expert. I look forward to serving you in the future with more branded content and my own story about how I'm growing as a brand personally. And, if you ever want to reach out to me and work with me, I'm at Edwin Dearborn on Twitter. You can also reach me on Instagram and go to my website, edwindearborn.com. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.